guys know, Rugged Life came out this past week, and I appreciate everyone going and giving it 5 stars and some funny comments. It's out. It's on shelves. It's at Walmart. It's at Barnes and Noble. It's everywhere you can buy books. Obviously, Amazon is the easy button. And that's that, The Rugged Life. You should check it out if you want to be self-reliant. You want to create your own independence and freedom. That's what it's for. Go get yourself a copy. And what do you know? There's a rattlesnake slowly backing away from you. You've been bitten, okay? Do you, A, move out of striking area of the snake, or B, grab a rock and kill that fucker?
Move out of the area.
Correct. Get out of striking distance. You know, hey, you know, I've got friends at the NSA. We do our research, buddy. Okay. So first step is to make sure you get out of striking distance of the snake. Okay. You have to make sure you're safe first before you do anything else, even though we all know that identifying the snake is key. But you got to get yourself out of the strike zone first, okay? And as a rule of thumb, rattlesnakes at best strike a distance of 2/3 their total body length, right? 2/3. Some people think they fly because of the movies, right? They like somehow create all this energy at the rattler and then, you know, launch 6 feet into the air and bite you in the neck. It's just not how it works. It's physics, right?
6 times before they fall. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So 2/3 their total body length, which is still pretty good. I mean,
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's still a good, you know, pretty good strike. So, for example, a 3-foot long snake would be able to strike at about 2 feet, right? Okay, easy math there. All right, so you back away and the snake retreats. Okay, so now do you A, call 911, or B, start sprinting back towards the trailhead?
Call 911.
Call 911. That's an easy one, right? Yeah. Call 911 immediately, and doing a sprint just isn't a good idea. Let's face it. Get your heart rate's already going to be going through the roof because you're going to be like, oh my god, I got bit by a snake. And we want to keep all body systems slow, low, right, and calm.
Yep.
All right. So you immediately call 911. As 911 rings, and you waiting for someone to answer, do you A, close your eyes and rest till someone answers the 911 call, or B, note what time it is?
Note what time it is.
That's right. What time? It's almost like an allergy, right? It is an allergy. That's what we're doing here is we know this is going to be a massive allergic reaction. So we always note the time at the point of intake, okay, because that's important to your rescue team. All right, so you note the time of the bite because this is valuable. The 911 dispatcher finally answers your call. Luckily, you're not far from the trailhead. They advise you help is on the way and to stay put. The pain in your leg, though, is getting really, really bad, okay? So do you A, shake the leg that was bitten, okay? Just shake it out, kind of like you got a cramp in your calf or something. Or B, just remain still and calm.
Remain still and calm.
Remain still and calm. Look at you. So if you would have gotten bitten, I think you're well on your way. You're halfway there, and you've got 100% so far, Johnny. Good job. Nice. All right. So do not shake the bitten area, okay? This can cause the venom to travel faster throughout your body. Obviously, you want to keep your heart rate low and slow and remain calm. So next, do you A, let the wound bleed a little, you know, or B, apply a pressure dressing to the wound?
Yep. Pressure dressing. Yep.
Oh. Pressure to an area filled with venom.
How about a tourniquet?
A tourniquet. Those are some old school tactics, but it's been proven not to work. All right, so letting the wound bleed a little can actually help for some of the venom to maybe come back out the way it came. Right, less venom is better, rather than flowing into your body. Right, so no different than some of those. You ever gotten an antibiotic injection like IM injection, intramuscular, like in your ass? Right, they stick a needle even though that needle is far longer than a snake's fangs, you will still have antibiotics backtrack out that hole, even though you had a 1.5 inch needle on there. Yeah. Same thing applies, right? Let that venom come out the way that it went in if it wants to, because that's going to only help you. All right. Pressure dressing, not a good idea because it kind of keeps everything in there. So the pain is getting worse and you're starting to feel nauseous. So do you A, apply a tourniquet around the wound, or B, remove any tight clothing from the leg? Tourniquet or remove tight things?
Now apply the tourniquet.
Oh boy, you were so good on the first half. Remove any tight clothing. The reason being is everything's going to start swelling now. It almost swells out of control. So that's why if you got rings on, if you got bit in the hand, you're going to take rings and watches. With clothes, you want to take it out because the leg is likely to swell, and it's going to swell a lot. So you want to remove any constricting clothing in the area. Do not apply a tourniquet, okay? Medical professionals recommend against the tourniquet because it can isolate the poison, right, to just one area. And so it's like this, hey, it's in current medicine, who knows? These things change all the time, right? Yeah. But for right now, a tourniquet, keeps everything in one area, which could make it exponentially worse for that area. Whereas, look at your blood as a way of watering down the venom, right? So if you're letting it flow through the body, well, then maybe you'll prevent the reaction from being so bad in a given area. So
okay, I could see that.
But it's also stuff like this. It's really important, listeners, like, go out and get the current medical knowledge for the area that you're in. Because these things change. They really do. CPR has changed I don't know how many times since we've been alive, to give breaths, no breaths, just pump, just do chest compressions only. Yeah. It used to be, the whole 2 breaths for every, 30 or 60 compressions. I don't know. I can't even keep track anymore. Yeah. And then it went to no breaths, just keep the blood flowing, because as you're pumping the chest, it's going to force the lungs to inhale, exhale, and supposedly that's going to oxygenate the blood. But anyway, point being, always go look up the latest, greatest information in case you're listening to this 10 years from now. Okay. So next, do you A, elevate the wound, or B, keep the wound below level of the heart?
See, I don't even know now, man. I'm going to say it's like allergen, swelling.
So do you want to go below the heart or above?
I'm going to say below the heart.
There we go. Yes,
the heart.
B is correct. Keep the wound below the level of the heart. Once again, we're trying to let gravity work for us and prevent it from flowing, as best we can. Keeping the wound below the heart level make it harder for the venom to travel to the heart, right?
That's nice.
Even though a drop of blood circulates throughout the entire body in what is it? It's like a couple of seconds, so
5 seconds,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how well that actually helps, but hey, whatever. All right, so next, do you A, cover the wound tightly, or B, cover the wound loosely? We kind of already answered this.
Yeah, I'm going to say loosely.
Loosely, B, correct.
Yeah. Nice.
Similar to the no tourniquet answer, cover the wound loosely, keep the dirt out. Really now we're just kind of preventing infection, even though you've just got infected by the worst damn creature on the planet.
Yeah.
But we're trying to keep out the other infections. You can see help coming on the trail. You are about to be saved. The nausea and pain becomes intense, and your vision starts to become blurred. Do you A, lay on your back and breathe through it, exhaling slowly, or B, run to your rescuers?
No, don't run.
Don't run.
Yeah.
So A, lay on your back, breathe through it, exhale slowly. Good job, Johnny. You survived this snake attack. You're listening to Can You Survive This podcast? Thanks for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe, rate, and share on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your favorite shows.